In the shadowy underworld of organized crime, two notorious factions, each wielding its own brand of notoriety, stand out prominently: Hell's Angels and the Mafia. These titans of the criminal world have long captured the imagination of the public, with tales of illicit dealings, power struggles, and a relentless pursuit of dominance. When it comes to organized crime, are Hell's Angels and the Mafia in the same league, or is their criminal legacy shaped by unique factors? Let's explore the dynamics that define these infamous entities with some shocking footage. The Mafia has its origins in Italy, specifically in Sicily, where it emerged as a clandestine criminal organization, deeply embedded in the country's history and social fabric. The cultural roots of the Mafia are intertwined with Italian traditions, customs, and societal dynamics, shaping its values, rituals, and hierarchical structure. In contrast, the Hell's Angels began as a motorcycle club in the United States in 1948. Founded by motorcycle enthusiasts who shared a love of riding and the freedom of the open road in California, the Hell's Angels did not emerge from a specific cultural background tied to a particular country or region. Instead, they arose from the American biker subculture, representing a sense of rebellion, independence, and camaraderie among motorcycle enthusiasts. Distinct cultural identities are exemplified by the symbols and rituals of the Hell's Angels and the Mafia. The Mafia is famous for its secretive rituals, initiation ceremonies, and intricate codes of conduct, all reflecting its Italian cultural heritage. Blood oaths, loyalty pledges, and strict adherence to honor codes are common components of these rituals. On the other hand, the Hell's Angels have distinct symbols and rituals, such as their iconic winged death's head insignia and their biker lifestyle emphasizing freedom, brotherhood, and a love of motorcycles. The Hell's Angels and the Mafia have different membership bases and recruitment criteria. The Hell's Angels primarily consist of motorcycle enthusiasts who share a love of motorcycles and riding. Prospective members' dedication to the biker lifestyle, ability to ride a motorcycle, and commitment to the club's values and principles typically determine membership. Joining the Hell's Angels entails earning the respect and trust of existing members through observation and probation. Conversely, the Mafia operates as an organized crime syndicate that recruits members based on their criminal skills and family connections. Mafia membership is frequently linked to familial or bloodline relationships, with many members born into Mafia families. The organization places a premium on loyalty, trust, and a willingness to engage in criminal activity to further its goals. Prospective members are typically introduced to the Mafia through existing family connections, and acceptance into the organization is contingent on their ability to contribute to its criminal operations. While the Hell's Angels prioritize individuals who share their biker lifestyle and passion for motorcycles, the Mafia seeks individuals with a bias for criminal activity and the ability to contribute to its illicit operations. Despite cases where Hell's Angels members have engaged in criminal activities individually, it's essential to note that the Hell's Angels, as a motorcycle club, have a different overall structure and purpose than the Mafia, which is primarily concerned with organized crime and criminal enterprises. Here's an interesting fact about Hell's Angels. Despite their outlaw image, some Hell's Angels chapters engage in charitable activities. They organize events and fundraisers for various causes, challenging the common perception of them solely as a criminal organization. Joining the Hell's Angels or the Mafia is no easy feat. Both organizations have established systems for determining a member's position and status. Newcomers to the Hell's Angels start as prospects, spending time with existing members to impress and gain their trust. Prospects demonstrate loyalty by undertaking unpleasant tasks that established members might avoid. Successful prospects earn the right to wear the Hell's Angels logo and become full-fledged members. Similarly, the Mafia operates with a hierarchy. Associates have ties to the Mafia but aren't official members yet. They assist the Mafia in various ways, although their role is less formal. The next level is the soldier or enforcer, responsible for day-to-day operations such as collecting money and enforcing rules. Loyalty is crucial for their advancement. Captains or capo regimes oversee soldiers, reporting to higher-ranking members, ensuring efficient task completion. At the top of the Mafia hierarchy is the boss, or Don, the most powerful figure who makes crucial decisions, resolves conflicts, and protects the family's interests. Both the Hell's Angels and the Mafia employ a hierarchical structure to maintain order. where progression demands demonstrating commitment, trustworthiness, and the willingness to perform tasks others might not. While the Mafia is often portrayed as a male-dominated organization, there have been instances of influential female members. Women in the Mafia can play significant roles behind the scenes, influencing decisions and managing family affairs. Both the Hells Angels and the Mafia, beyond their hierarchical structures, strictly adhere to a code of conduct that serves as the backbone of their organizations. Members are obligated to follow a set of rules that underscore principles such as respect, loyalty, and positive representation, forming the bedrock of order, loyalty, and discipline within their ranks. The Hells Angels, in particular, enforce rules designed to cultivate an atmosphere of respect, loyalty, and positive representation, illustrating the club's commitment to honor and integrity. Violating these rules carries severe consequences, with expulsion being a potential outcome. Conversely, the Mafia abides by a code known as omertà, placing paramount importance on loyalty, silence, and an unwavering refusal to cooperate with authorities. Members are expected to maintain absolute loyalty to their family or organization, guarding their activities in utmost secrecy. Betraying the group, even through the sharing of information, is considered a grave offense that can lead to retaliation or, in extreme cases, death. In parallel, both the Hells Angels and the Mafia place significant value on loyalty and respect within their respective organizations. Members are required to exhibit unwavering devotion, showing respect and obedience to those in higher-ranking positions. Moreover, projecting a positive image is a shared emphasis for both groups, albeit manifesting in different ways. Hells Angels members actively represent the club both on and off their motorcycles, engaging in volunteering activities while upholding a positive public image. Conversely, the Mafia opts for maintaining a low profile to evade unwanted attention that could jeopardize their clandestine operations. While their codes may vary, the common thread binding the Hells Angels and the Mafia lies in their shared values of loyalty, respect, and the significance of projecting a positive image. These codes serve as guiding principles, molding the mindset and behavior of their members, ensuring a sense of unity and cohesion in the pursuit of their objectives. Members of both the Hells Angels and the Mafia embark on a profound and lifelong commitment, a shared characteristic that underscores the fundamental similarity between these two groups. Joining the Hells Angels requires a deep dedication to the brotherhood, where prospects undergo a trial period, demonstrating unwavering commitment and loyalty. Similarly, the Mafia considers membership as a lifelong commitment, with no possibility of turning back once accepted into the Mafia family. The bonds forged within these organizations are meant to endure beyond time and familial ties. This lifelong commitment demands sacrifices and unyielding loyalty, as members prioritize the interests of the group over their own. They provide assistance to fellow members through various means, including financial support, protection, and active participation in group activities. This dedication persists even in the face of danger, legal consequences, or personal challenges. By embracing this commitment, members solidify their place within the Hells Angels or the Mafia, becoming integral parts of legacies that will transcend generations. They remain loyal to the organization and their comrades, sharing a unique bond and understanding of the sacrifices and risks involved. Both organizations have evolved from their humble origins to establish chapters, affiliates, and alliances worldwide. Originating in the United States, the Hells Angels boast chapters in Canada, Europe, Australia, and various other countries. While each chapter operates independently, they are interconnected within the larger brotherhood, showcasing global unity. Likewise, the Mafia, originating in Italy, has expanded far beyond its native borders, with influence spanning continents. The Mafia has established a presence in the United States, Canada, Australia, and even South America. These international branches serve as extensions of the original Sicilian families, upholding the traditions, codes, and practices of the Mafia. This global network empowers the Mafia to wield influence, partake in criminal activities, and form alliances on an international scale. In parallel fashion, the Hells Angels have successfully extended their influence and presence beyond their home countries. Their chapters, affiliates, and alliances worldwide function as interconnected hubs, fostering collaboration, support, and the exchange of knowledge and resources. While they may seem to have a lot in common, a number of details set them apart, particularly criminal activities. Crime takes various forms depending on the group involved, as evidenced by the Hells Angels and the Mafia. The Mafia has thrived in organized crime for decades, engaging in a wide range of illegal activities such as racketeering, drug trafficking, and extortion. Their criminal operations have enabled them to amass enormous power, vast wealth, and expand their illegal influence. On the other hand, despite having some members involved in criminal activities, the Hells Angels are primarily a motorcycle club founded on the thrill of riding and the bonds of brotherhood. The disparity in criminal involvement stems from each group's core identities and objectives. The Mafia exists to facilitate organized crime with a hierarchical structure and a code of conduct in place. In contrast, the Hells Angels primarily gather as enthusiasts with a common interest in socializing and supporting charitable causes. This divergence in criminality leads to different perceptions and legal classifications. The Mafia is universally recognized as a criminal organization by law enforcement agencies and governments worldwide, owing to its extensive involvement in illegal activities. In contrast, the Hells Angels are not classified as a criminal organization as a whole. Despite the occasional involvement of individual members in criminal acts, varying levels of criminality, as well as each group's primary focus, contribute to their disparate public image and legal standing.